Hello and welcome to the Lego house in Billund, Denmark, known as Home with a Brick, and we're about to take a look at the In Focus event, which is all about how to take photos of minifigures correctly. So as we're about to have a look around the exhibit, what I will do, I'll run you through that table that you just saw with all the minifigures and photos. So what you do is you queue up, which you see just in the background just there, you make up whatever minifigure it is you want to make up, and then they will take a photo for you professionally, and then you can get it signed as well. So all of these bits and pieces that we're seeing now, they are in the In Focus book. So this is an event that's going to be running for the next few months. You can see how they've done all the little bits and pieces. When we pan around the other side, you'll see it a lot more clearer because the lights on this side seem to have gleaming off the glass, but on the other side you'll see it a little bit more clear, and we will come back to this one in a second, going from top to bottom. But it's very, very clever how they set up the photo to what results you see on the backdrop. So it is like for like of what it is in the book. So you can see that is the actual photo taken in the book, and they run you through all the process, and obviously you can see then the final results and the progress of exactly how it is done. So we can have a look at this Monkey Kid one because it's a much better lighting from this side. So that is the photo that will be in the book, and then as we pan down, this is exactly how they've set it up with all the different fish wire and everything else, and you can just see how simple it is, and they've got all of the artwork and everything else like that, and then they will add in some either backdrops or do it digitally. Obviously on the other side it was actually a sort of man-made type thing, whereas these ones seem to be a bit more of a digital print. So if you have got this book and you want to get it signed, bring it over with you to the Lego house over the next few months, and the photographers are walking all around the downstairs area, speaking to everybody, and obviously signing different bits and pieces as well, which is a really nice thing. But you can see all of the different ways of taking the photos with all of the different Lego sets. So you've got some just for minifigures, some with regards to the larger sets as well, but you can see how they've actually sort of prepped it with regards to the actual artwork first, and then you've got the final result on the backdrop. And again, you can have a look for that for yourself in the book as well. But the other nice thing that they had here is they had loads and loads of other photos taken. So all of these, for example, again, are in the book. And as you come round and loop it around, you will see lots of these. And then it takes you into like a little hidey hole where you can actually then take your own photo with your phone or your camera, and they've basically set it up perfectly for you, so then you can just upload it onto your social media if you want to, and obviously tag the Lego house and everything else, which we will be having a look in a split second. But probably my favourite photo of the day would have been the Mini. I think that was done really well. But this is where we're at. So we've got two of these. So as we pan round and do all of these last few, we will go top to bottom, have a quick look at some of the writing. It explains what all the Lego minifigures in focus is all about. So obviously you can pause it if you want to give that a good read, but it just says about how you can set it up, the reasons why they're doing it, and so on and so forth. And then we have a look at this, which I think the one on the other side is personally better. I prefer the one on the other side, but I think this is still extremely clever with the waterfall and the camera. Certain bits I had to be quick on, because obviously you can imagine it's a brand new thing, so everybody wants to look at everything first. But this is a better look at the first piece. So top to bottom, that is what's in the photo. So you've got the pirate minifigures there, and then you've got the explorer, and then as we come down, you've got the pirate minifigures in, and then the explorer should be somewhere, but I couldn't find the explorer though. I've just got three pirates there. So but that's roughly how they obviously would have set it up with their bags, and then that's the shot that they would have got just there in the actual book. And then obviously the final result is what is up on the top there. So it's extremely clever. Now coming around, I think this is my favourite photo because he's lost the spare wheels, and obviously all four wheels are still attached. I think that's just a really clever looking thing. And then as we come round, you've got some larger ones as well. So like the elephant and the little baby elephant, they had this dotted obviously here, so you'll be able to see it now in a second, and just how they've got it set up. You can see super simple and what they've done with the pole and everything. But there was one or two more just hidden outside the Lego store as well, and that video I will link to the end of this one because I've already put the brand new stock take and everything for this new 2023 season from the Lego shop first. So all of this, that is all being uploaded. It's all brand new to the Lego house. This wasn't done last year. It's completely different bits and pieces. They rotate this every quarter, I do believe, so you do have a couple of months to try and see this. But this, again, for example, with how they've done all the water and everything, As you pan down, you can see that they've got everything else around it. You've just got the two minifigures there with the umbrella, and again, it comes out to be very, very effective. It will be interesting to see if they swap the bits and pieces on the inside of the units. I can't imagine that they would do, because I think obviously everybody will want to see them. But the team from the In Focus book, when they were walking around the Lego house, they had bags and bags and storage units of minifigures just to take more amazing photos just like this, and just capture different bits and pieces. You can see the legs just underneath the rolling pin just there. They've come up with some really ingenious ideas for different bits. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favourite one. Let me know if you are going to go to the Lego house in 2023 as well. And if, for whatever reason, you have stumbled across this video completely by mistake and you have taken one of these photos, then please do let me know in the comments below, because we did bump into somebody that was a photographer who was taking loads of minifigures outside of the Lego house before the Lego house had opened, and he had taken some of the photos within this book as well. But you get to meet, depending on obviously who's there on the day, the whole team was there for the opening event, and it was really, really nice just to see everybody being really happy and knowing who everybody was. So it was quite a real nice atmosphere with regards to all of that. But this I really like. It was really awkward for me to try and get the top of the giraffe's head, because a square does not fit into a circle, as we probably learnt when we were younger. So it was really, really difficult to try and sort of lean the camera up, because it was obviously meant for a photography lens or your mobile phone, not so much with the GoPro. But I do like how they've got all the light bulbs, they've got all the tables, and they've got all the bigger blocks just there on the front left. But if you have managed to take some of the photos, let me know how they came out. That I also really like. That's my favourite standalone minifigure photo. So I like the mini and I like the monster. I think those two, I think personally for me, would be something that I would really like to try and sort of replicate and do in my own way and own touch. But again, comments below, let me know what you think. But guys, I'm running out of time. It's only a super short video, so if you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. If you get to go to this amazing event, hopefully you learn some bits and pieces, and you can get teach you how you can get your minifigures in focus the best way possible, and you just get to soak it in for a little while. But just remember, you do not need a ticket to look around this amazing display. So just bear that in mind if you are flying through Billund. But guys, that is it. I am done. So as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da.